but you can comment about this, and you've been talking about it all year. You played either with or against almost all the teams that have been compared to these Bulls as on the short list of the great NBA teams of all time. Where do you place the Bulls?
Well, this is truly an incredible team, Bob. They have almost anything you want, but maybe arguably the greatest player to ever play during a team in one time. I think the impressive thing about this team is they can beat you almost any way. They can play a low-scoring game, three tremendous defensive players, and Michael Jordan's presence on both ends of the court. That's a real special package to have in one player.
Is Michael Jordan the best player of all time?
Bob, it would really be hard to argue against this because, I think one of the ways you measure a player, how many games you win, how many championships you win, and whether or not you really are a factor for your team all the time. Well, he's not only a factor on the offensive end, but the defensive end, I think he's nearly as great, and everything he does offensively overshadows the incredible defensive abilities that he has.
This might seem like sacrilege to say. There's no way you can say that the Bulls aren't the best team of all time, but I think with modern marketing and short memories, maybe they get overrated in comparison even to teams of a decade ago. Riley's great Laker teams with Kareem and Magic, the Celtics of '86 with a great front line, not to mention your Laker teams of the '70s or Russell's Celtics or Wilt's 76ers. They'd be good series in any case.
Well, Bob, obviously I think that games would be competitive, but, the NBA has changed so much. There's this enormous marketing that goes on behind all these teams today, and I think when you have a player like Michael Jordan, he commands so much attention that his teams always are going to be perceived as being the best. And I think it's wonderful for the game because this game needs to be grown. It needs to have the same sort of history that baseball enjoys. And the NBA League office has done a wonderful job helping to promote, I think, the greatest game of all. And people will say, well, you say that because you're involved in it. Absolutely not. If you want fun, excitement, and enjoyment, this is the greatest game in the world.